What's up, everybody? Today we have some DC Extended Universe news in the way of a Justice League Synopsis, a director that has been named for the Batman, allegedly. It's looking pretty good for him, and word that the script is pretty good. So we're going to get started here. So an alleged Justice League Synopsis, I say alleged because there's a part of me that doesn't think it's actually right or true. There are a couple things in here that kind of stick out to me as red flags that it might not be right, but in case it is, I'm still going to read it to you. Here we go. In the wake of Clark Kent / Superman's death at the hands of Doomsday in BVS, that's one thing that I'm kind of like, vigilante Bruce Wayne / Batman reevaluates his extreme methods and begins reaching out to extraordinary heroes to assemble a team of crime fighters to defend the Earth from all kinds of threats. Together with Diana Prince / Wonder Woman, Batman seeks out cybernetically enhanced former college football star Vic Stone / Cyborg, speedster Barry Allen / The Flash, and Atlantean warrior king Arthur Curry / Aquaman. They face off against Steppenwolf, the herald and second in command to alien warlord Darkseid, who is charged by Darkseid with hunting down 3 artifacts hidden on Earth. So, a couple of things that kind of stick out to me, although, okay, so the first thing is it says Superman's death at the hands of Doomsday in BVS. If it was an official synopsis, they wouldn't put BVS, although I don't know if this magazine that this came from just kind of abridged it and shortened it just to save copy space. I don't know. But normally in official press releases, like, for stuff like this, they would say Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, just in case you didn't see it and it'll make you want to go out and buy it or rent it or whatever. So, they put the whole title most of the time. And then another thing is, it says that, and I know that there were some set reports that had said that, from, I think it was maybe late last year or early, whatever, that said that Bruce Wayne goes to recruit the Flash and Aquaman, and Diana goes for Cyborg. So, kind of the one thing that kind of sticks out to me, it says Batman seeks out Cyborg. Well, it says he seeks out all 3, but they've already said that it's, Diana that goes to get Cyborg, and then that Batman we see in the trailer, Batman go for the Flash and Aquaman. So that, I don't know, it actually isn't giving any more information than we already do know from those set reports. So I kind of think that this might not be official, in my opinion. So take that for what you will. Then moving on to the Batman script here. It says from a source in Variety, somebody had reached out to them. Batman News had reached out to a Variety reporter, and they had asked him about, kind of like, what's the deal with the script? Because, kind of been hearing a lot of different things that, there was going to be a full rewrite. They might not be using any of the Jeff Johns Ben Affleck script from before. But according to this guy from Variety, it says, no, several sources are already saying the new script came in this month, and everyone, including Emmerich, I don't know who, Toby Emmerich, Chief Content Officer, Warner Bros. Okay, so the guy, the guy, in quote unquote, and Ben Affleck are very happy with it. So that's great, but with this new news of Matt Reeves in early talks, to direct the Batman, take over for Ben Affleck. Now, Matt Reeves has done Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think Let Me In, Cloverfield, and I think he did War of the Planet of the Apes too. So this is actually good news. I had actually said that he was on the top of the list, and I actually think he's the best equipped for this because, he has experience in big budget movies. He has a few under his belt between Cloverfield, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War of the Planet of the Apes, which, looks to be good as well. But it's definitely a big, CGI intensive thing. And I think, like, that was one of the things that, was kind of intimidating Ben Affleck, is because, like, he doesn't really do movies with a lot of CG and big budget stuff. And it actually was some of the things that I had heard him said in some of the interviews for Batman v Superman was that, it's been a while since he had worked on a movie like that. And so much has changed, as far as like CGI and effects and stuff like that. that he was just kind of in a learning experience with Batman v Superman. And I honestly think like he, between his last movie bombing and then like, and essentially losing Warner Brothers $75 million, and like he's not really comfortable in. I don't think he's comfortable in that medium as a director and an actor and a writer. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's too much on the guy's plate. And I actually think it's a good thing he's dropping out as a director. People are like kind of up in arms about it, which I don't really know why. I have no idea why. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't know why. Like, I understand why, because like he's a good director and stuff. But I think the best thing for the movie is that he gets to focus on playing Batman. And like he kind of had his say in the story as far as the script. And I don't think he needs to direct it. I think that movie, needs a director who's going to come in and be passionate, and someone who's going to have, the know-how to get the film done, like on time and on budget. I think that's kind of like the biggest thing. The reason why Warner Brothers wants Matt Reeves is because they know this guy can get his films done on time and on budget and stuff like that. And I think that's, one of the biggest things that they're concerned about is budget. Say what you will about that movie, Live by Night. Like, they lost Warner Brothers $75 million. And those executives have stockholders to answer to. And there's no way, even if it's Ben Affleck, that's great and everything, but, those stockholders do not like losing money at all. Especially, almost $100 million. That's a lot of fucking money to be losing and, to be thrown out the window, essentially. And, especially with, the Batman, they cannot fuck this up. Especially with, like, a lot of people, like, haven't really taken to the DC Extended Universe yet. I mean, I'm weird because I do like it, but, but I do recognize that there needs to be changes. But I think going forward, they need to, like, really pay attention to these things and, like, get the best film out there. And I think if Affleck is not in the mood to be directing and doing all that stuff, you can't just let him do it because it sounds good. I mean, you're taking a huge financial risk. We're talking probably upwards of $200 million. And, I understand it's Batman and everything, but Batman and Robin had Batman in it too, and that thing bombed. So not everything Batman is in is stamped, with gold and is, guaranteed to print money. That's not exactly the way it is. Obviously, with Batman v Superman, it didn't make as much money at the box office as they'd like it to. And that had Batman in it, but I don't think Batman was the problem. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like and maybe subscribe, and we'll talk later. All right, guys, have a good day.